Have you ever heard of the eighth wonder of the world? It wasn't a towering colossus or a magnificent pyramid, but a room so spectacular, so breathtaking, that its name has become legendary. The Amber Room. Its story is a thrilling journey through European history, filled with royalty, war, mystery, and a treasure hunt that continues to this day. Let's peel back the layers of this incredible tale. Our story begins in 1701, in the Kingdom of Prussia. The vision for this masterpiece came from the mind of Andreas Schlüter, a renowned German Baroque sculptor. Imagine a room, not just decorated with amber, but made of it. Massive, intricately carved panels of precious amber, their warm, honeyed tones glowing from within. To amplify this effect, these panels were backed with shimmering gold leaf and strategically placed mirrors. When lit by candlelight, the entire chamber would have blazed with a magical, ethereal light, creating an atmosphere of unparalleled opulence. This wasn't a small undertaking. The completed room covered nearly 600 square feet and was composed of over 6 tons of carefully selected amber. It was a treasure beyond compare, a testament to craftsmanship and royal power. For years it was the pride of the Berlin City Palace, but its destiny lay elsewhere. In 1716, a significant political alliance was being forged. The Prussian king, Friedrich Wilhelm I, wanted to cement his relationship with Russia's formidable ruler, Tsar Peter the Great. What gift could possibly be worthy of such an important friendship? The king offered the most valuable thing he owned, the entire Amber Room. Peter the Great was overjoyed, and this magnificent gift was carefully dismantled, packed, and shipped to Russia. It found its new home in the Catherine Palace, just outside St. Petersburg, where it became the centerpiece of imperial splendor for nearly 2 centuries. Russian artisans even added their own touches, expanding it and making it even more spectacular. Visitors were left speechless by its beauty, and it truly earned its nickname as the eighth wonder of the world. For generations, the Amber Room symbolized the wealth and power of the Russian Tsars. It was a place of awe, a jewel box of a room that seemed almost otherworldly. But the peaceful reign of the Amber Room was about to come to a violent end. The storm clouds of World War II were gathering over Europe. When the German army invaded the Soviet Union in 1941, their advance was swift and brutal. As they pushed towards Leningrad, now St. Petersburg, the Catherine Palace lay directly in their path. Soviet curators knew the immense danger the Amber Room faced. They tried to disassemble it for evacuation, but the amber had become brittle and fragile over the centuries. Fearing it would crumble if they tried to move it, they made a desperate decision. They attempted to hide it in plain sight, covering the precious panels with simple wallpaper, hoping the invading soldiers would overlook it. It was a futile effort. The Nazis knew exactly what they were looking for. They were on a systematic mission to plunder Europe's greatest cultural treasures, and the Amber Room, a masterpiece of Prussian origin, was at the top of their list. They tore down the wallpaper, carefully dismantled the panels in just 36 hours, and packed them into 27 crates. The eighth wonder of the world was stolen. The Nazis transported the Amber Room to Königsberg Castle, in what was then East Prussia, the very region where it was first created. It was put on display, a spoil of war and a symbol of German conquest. But the tide of the war was turning. By 1943, Allied bombing raids began to hammer Königsberg. The city was under constant threat, and the priceless amber panels were once again packed up and moved into the castle's cellars for safekeeping. In early 1945, with the Red Army closing in, the final orders were given to evacuate the Amber Room from Königsberg, and this is where the trail goes cold. This is the moment the Amber Room vanishes from history. What happened to those 27 crates? The battle for Königsberg was ferocious, and the city was virtually destroyed. Did the Amber Room burn in the fires that consumed the castle? Was it loaded onto a ship that was sunk in the Baltic Sea, or was it spirited away in the final chaotic days of the war, hidden in a secret location, waiting to be found? The mystery has tantalized treasure hunters, historians, and conspiracy theorists for over 75 years, and this is where our story takes another fascinating turn, leading us deep into the Austrian Alps, to a place of dark secrets, Lake Toplitz, located about 60 miles from Salzburg. This remote, deep lake was anything but a peaceful mountain retreat during the war. It was a secret Nazi naval testing station, surrounded by dense, mountainous forests and accessible only by a treacherous mile-long path. It was the perfect place for clandestine activities. The Nazis tested torpedoes and other experimental weapons in its dark waters, but they may have left more than just military hardware behind. As the Third Reich crumbled, Legends grew that vast quantities of looted Nazi treasure were stashed in and around this inaccessible lake. We're talking about tons of gold, priceless works of art, and crucial documents. And among the most tantalizing rumors is the idea that the crates containing the amber room panels were dumped into the depths of Lake Toplitz to keep them from falling into Allied hands. The post-war years only added to the lake's mystique. Former SS officers were rumored to have hired divers to retrieve sealed tubes from the lake bed. These tubes supposedly contained the details of secret Nazi bank accounts in Switzerland, the keys to a hidden fortune. Adding another layer to the mystery is Operation Bernhard. This was a Nazi plan to destabilize the British economy by flooding it with millions of high-quality counterfeit pound notes. When the plan was aborted, where did all that fake money go? You guessed it, it was dumped into Lake Toplitz. This isn't just a rumor, the evidence is real. In recent years, documentary filmmakers using advanced mini-submarines have explored the lake's bottom, and they found something extraordinary: bundles of counterfeit British pounds, perfectly preserved in the cold, dark water. A tangible link to the lake's sinister past. The recovery of these banknotes proves that the stories of the Nazis using Lake Toplitz as a dumping ground are true. If they dumped millions in counterfeit cash, it's not a stretch to believe they could have hidden something far more valuable. Despite numerous searches with increasingly sophisticated technology, the lake has not yet given up its greatest secret. The water is incredibly deep, dark, and filled with sunken logs and debris, making exploration extremely difficult and dangerous. Divers have even lost their lives searching for the lost Nazi treasure. So, where does that leave us? The fate of the Amber Room remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the art world. Could its 6 tons of gilded amber panels be lying at the bottom of a remote Austrian lake? Or are they buried in a forgotten bunker somewhere in the vast forests of Eastern Europe? Perhaps they were destroyed in the final days of the war, turned to ash in the fires of Königsberg. While the original may be lost, its legacy lives on. In 2003, after decades of painstaking work by Russian artisans using old photographs and drawings, a magnificent reconstruction of the Amber Room was completed and opened to the public at the Catherine Palace. It's a stunning achievement, a testament to the enduring power of art and a tribute to the lost original. But it is a replica. The mystery of the real 8th wonder of the world endures, a ghostly treasure waiting to be rediscovered. What do you think happened to it? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey through history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next exploration into the world's greatest mysteries. See you next time.